أولى ثانوي. فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد. أولى ثانوي.
Dear secondary stage students, year 1, welcome to our English program and welcome to our channel Madrasetna 3 under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أهلا بكم أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي وقناتكم قناة مدرستنا 3 تحت إشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Today we are going to continue Unit 5. This is part 3. We are going to study how to be safe online. We are going to study also some verbal collocations, and we are going to study chapter 5 of Treasure Island. Let's start together. Our objectives for today is that we are going to study how to be smart online, how to be safe, and not to give anyone our personal data. We are going also to study some verbal collocation, which verb goes, any noun. And we are going to read a summary of chapter 5, and we are going to be introduced to the new vocab. First of all, we are going to read a blog about Hassan. What's a blog? A blog is a page on which you write your ideas and some people make comments on it. So here Hassan writes his ideas and an experience which he has passed. Last week I was playing online when I saw an advert. What's advert? It's something that gives you news. It's the abbreviation of advertisement. We can say advert and we can say advertisement. So he read an advertisement for a free game. He found that there is an offer for a free game. I clicked on the link and I wrote my name, address, and some bank details. When I tried to download the game, nothing happened. It was a scam. Do you remember the word scam? Of course, we studied this word before. The word scam means a trick. Someone tricks you online in order to take your money. So here Hassan had made a big mistake. He gave his personal data and his bank account details, so someone tricked him and took his money. My dad was furious. What does it mean, the word furious? It means very angry. Of course, his dad was very angry with him because he stole the money from his bank account and my computer stopped working properly. So Hassan advised us not to click on any link that we don't know. So it's Hassan's advice here, not to click on a link that you don't know or you don't recognize, and never give your personal data on a strange website. Oh, and remember to use antivirus software to stop thieves. So these are some pieces of advice that Hassan gives us: never to give our personal data online, and to use also a software program which is antivirus to stop thieves from tricking us. Here we have some sentences or some ideas about how to be safe online. In front of each sentence, you are going to decide which one we should do and which one we shouldn't do. The first one, lock your phone. Is it right to lock your phone or not? Of course, it's advisable to lock your phone, so do lock your phone. Lock your personal media website or lock your social media website. Again, it's advisable to do so, not to remain for anyone to log into. And use antivirus. Of course, this is Hassan's advice to use antivirus software, a program which protects us from thieves. Change your password often. Of course, it's advisable to change your password often in order not to be broken into easily. So do change your password. Use different passwords on different websites. Of course, this is also advisable to use different passwords on different websites. What about the third one? Click on a link you don't know. Is it advisable to click on a link you don't know? Of course, this is correctly wrong. It's a mistake. We shouldn't do that. So don't do that. Never do that. Never click on a link that you don't know. Write unkind comments about others. This is what we call bullying, cyberbullying. Do you remember this? Cyberbullying means to make comments about people that or hurt people online. So this is unadvisable. So it's not advisable. Don't do that. Don't write unkind comments. Add your personal details to a website. Of course, we said this is completely wrong. Don't do that. So here are some advice for you in order to be safe online. What about the verbal collocations? What do you mean by verbal collocations? Verbal collocations means that we use a certain verb with certain nouns. So, for example, we use do with many nouns, like we do homework, we do exercise, we do activity, we do research. What else can we do? We can do something wrong. We can do activity. We can do operation. We can do a survey, and so on. What about the word make? We can make a mistake. We can make money, make a decision, make a promise. Many words are used with the word make. We can make a meal, for example. So we can use also go. We can say go online. We can say go for a holiday. We can say go missing. What is to go missing? To go missing means to get lost. If you don't know the way and you get lost in a place, it means that you go missing. So we can say, my little brother went missing when he was young. We can use also the verb give with many nouns. We can say give a party. We can say give your personal details. We can say give advice. We can say give details, personal advice. We can say give medicine to someone or give advice to someone. What about the verb stay? We can say stay safe or stay healthy. We can say you should eat healthy food in order to stay healthy or in order to keep healthy. We can stay safe. For example, we can say use antivirus or use use password in order to keep your account safe or to stay safe. Stay tuned. We can say stay safe, stay tuned, and stay healthy. Now let's practice using these collocations. So number one, decision needs knowledge and experience. When we say decision, it takes the verb. Yes, correct. It takes the verb make. So we say make a decision. So we say decision making. اللي هو اتخاذ القرار. Decision making. So we say make a decision or decision making. Number two, during the pandemic of coronavirus. What's a pandemic? Pandemic اللي هو وباء. اللي هو مرض بينتشر بسرعة جدا. Pandemic. During the pandemic of coronavirus, we had to be at home. Why? Why should we stay at home during the pandemic? To stay safe. Of course, to stay safe. We said that the word safe is used with stay. To stay safe. Number three, I'm very busy. So I rarely online. Because I'm busy, I rarely go online. Number four, I don't know where I am. I will my GPS. Of course, when I don't know where I am, I will check my GPS. So we can check the GPS or check the alarm and so on. Now we are going to study our chapter 5 of Treasure Island. Do you remember what happened in this chapter? Have you read this chapter? In this chapter, we find that Jim was kept on the island, and he met a sailor, an old sailor called Bingham. Let's see one quotation which happened between them. I haven't spoken to anyone for 3 years. Who do you think said this word? Of course, this is Ben Gunn, the man whom Jim met on the island. So Ben Gunn said these words to Jim. Another quotation, if I can't get back to my ship, I will give you bread and cheese. Of course, this is Jim. Jim promised to give food to Ben Gunn if he helped him to go back to the ship. I have a boat, I made it myself. Who said these words? Of course, this is Ben Gunn. Ben Gunn said that he had a boat and he can help Jim to return to the ship. Now let's see some of the vocab. We have the word crazy. What does it mean, crazy? It means someone who is insane, someone who is ill in his mind, mad or unwell in his mind. So we can say the child was afraid of the man because he looks crazy, he looks mad. Look at the man in the picture, he looks mad or he looks crazy. We have the word sail. What does it mean, sail? Sail is a piece of material used to control a ship. As you see here in the picture, is the sail of the ship. This is a piece of material which can control the ship. So we can say during the storm, the captain usually lowers the sail. We have the word spade. Again, as you see here in the picture, the man is using a spade. What is a spade? It's a tool used for digging in the earth. So we can say the gardener used a spade to dig into the garden. What about the word leader? The word leader is a person that controls the others. So we can say the leader of the team is very helpful. Leader اللي هو قائد, the leader of the team. We have the word fight. As you see here in the picture, two boys are fighting. They are fighting. They are hitting or kicking each other. So we can say the naughty boy is always fighting with his classmates. What's it to kneel down? Look at the picture here. This boy knelt down or he is kneeling down. What does it mean to kneel down? Means to go down on your knees. Like when we pray. When we pray, we go down to our knees. So people kneel in their prayer. Now look at these sentences. Number 1, our brave army soldiers against the enemies. So what do our brave soldiers do against the enemies? Of course, they fight against the enemy. We said that fight is to hit or to kill or to kick someone. So our brave soldier fight against the enemy. Number 2, my mother down to take the little girl into her arms. So I wanted to say that my mother goes down on her knees in order to take the girl in her arms. So we use the verb. Of course, it's a knelt down. This is the past of kneel. To kneel down, the opposite, knelt. Kneel, knelt. Question number 3. The young man behaved foolishly, so people believed he was. Because he behaved foolishly, so people thought that he was crazy, that he was mad. So here we use the word crazy. Because he behaved strangely. كان بيتصرف بطريقة غريبة. He behaved strangely. People thought that he was mad or he was crazy. Question number 4. At work, the team has a grade who tells each one what to do. Every team has what? Has the best person in the team or the head of the team. This is called the leader of the team. Number 5, the worker used A to make a hole on the ground. The worker used what in order to make a hole? We said that there is something that the worker used in order to dig into the earth. What is it? Is it saw? Is it spade, knife, or hammer? Of course, the saw is something by which we cut wood. It's not to dig with. And the knife also is something to cut. We can cut meat, we can cut toast with a knife. And the hammer is to hit nails. We use the hammer to hit nails. What about the spade? Yes, of course, the spade is the tool by which we can dig into the ground. Question number 6 means unwell in one's mind. We said this is the definition of which adjective? Is it helpful, kind, sane, or crazy? The person who is helpful, of course, is well in his mind, but here we want someone who is unwell in his mind. Kind, of course not. Sane means he is well in his mind. He is very good, he is healthy. What about the word crazy? Yes, the word crazy means like the word mad, someone who is unwell in his mind. Question number 7 is a piece of material. Is a piece of material used to control the wind on a ship. So what is the material which we use on a ship? Is it sail, sail, or cell? Of course, here we have some words which are similar. The word cell and the cell. Of course, here cell with the letter C means the smallest part of human body, اللي هي الخلية، أصغر حاجة في جسم الإنسان. What about cell? Cell here means to give products to someone and take money، إنك بتبيع حاجة لشخص. طيب سيل هنا هو ده السبيلنج اللي احنا عايزينه. سيل, this is a sail of a ship which a piece of material we use in order to control the ship اللي هي بنقول عليها الشراع بتاع السفينة ده sail. And of course we can use it as a verb. We can say the sailor sails the ship. Okay, now we are going to study more vocab. We are going to study the difference between the word advert, the word announcement, the word commercials, and so many other words, but we are going to do that on the mirror board. Let's go together. Today we are going to differentiate between some words which are similar. So we don't want you to confuse between these words. Look at the word advert. We have studied the word advert today. So what's advert? And we can call it advertisement. So what's advert or an advertisement? It's an item in the newspaper or on the internet. You can see an advertisement on the internet or on television or on the newspaper, anywhere. You can find it anywhere. It's an item which persuades you to buy something. So we can see advertisement about some kinds of food, for example, or about some kinds of mobiles. So these adverts try to persuade you to buy something. And it can be a job advert also. So what about the word commercial? Commercials are also advertisements, but they are only on television. They are only related to TV. So the advertisement can be on the newspaper, and it can be on the internet or anywhere. But the commercial is only on TV. It can be only on TV. So I can say I don't like to see a lot of commercials during my favorite film. Okay, what about the word announcement? What's announcement? Announcement doesn't convince you to buy anything. It's just a statement. For example, you can say the government made an announcement that they will raise the salary. The government has made an announcement that they will raise the salary. So this is announcement, something we hear, some information that we hear. This is announcement. What about the word promotion? We have the word promotion. Promotion is the act of advertising. So we can say the company has a campaign for the promotion of the film, the promotion of the product. So it is the act of advertising. What about the word trailer? If I say the trailer of the film, it means the most important parts of the film that will attract people in order to see it. So don't confuse between these words, the word advert or advertisement. This we can find it anywhere. The word commercial only on TV. The word announcement, this is news or information that we hear. The word promotion, that means advertising in general. And the trailer, this is part of a film or a play or something which try to attract your attention. As you have seen, today we have studied many new words. I want you to study them by heart and to practice doing many exercises on them. We have taken some advice how to keep safe online, not to give our personal data to anyone, and to keep our password secret. And of course, we remembered some words like the word scam and the word cyberbullying. These are very important words. The word scam, which means that someone steals our money and tricks us online. And of course, we have taken many words which appeared in our story Treasure Island, so study them. And this is the end of our program today. Until we meet again, wish you best of luck. Goodbye.
أولى ثانوي فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد وهنعديها بالتأكيد أولى ثانوي